County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. It's the first game of the month of July between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road. Now at the plate is Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
The left fielder, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Soler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Now the first pitch. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Carrasco gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Carrasco pauses. Here's the delivery, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Next to dig in, Ronald Acuna. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that brings up Javi Baez.
Leading off to the left, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Albies brings it in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Next up from New York, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the AB now. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Down the left field line and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on the way. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes McNeil. Still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Eddie.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Very high, 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And now the first pitch. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third.
Batting test. The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First delivery to him.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Ehire Adrianza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here comes the 1-2. Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches. The
0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." And one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's a ball. We're going to count 2-2.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Tomas Nido, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up, Tomas Nido. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Swing and a liner. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And now the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeman is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The next 0-2. Conforto is off at first with 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets strand 1. They still trail 1-0. back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for 1. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. And now here is Jeff McNeil. He flew out in his last AB.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run
The
contest.
third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Nimmo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Eddie Rosario worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. One out, nobody on. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Rosario, once a Minnesota Twin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch on its way. J.D. Davis is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Stepping up is Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, no hits, one error in the game for the Mets thus far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And that one yanked just foul. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Michael Conforto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. And now, Jorge Soler struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Soler hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to bat will be Ehire Adrianza. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a little blooper to center. VR over to his left. 2 gone.
The bat.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and Mike Soroka will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Baez throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, here is Tomas Nido. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Tomas Nido.
Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Carlos Carrasco. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Jonathan VR. Pops this one up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
1 ball.
And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. That's wide, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
He loses him on ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the belt, the pitch. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled off. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Austin Riley will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Sharp ground ball to 3rd. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Ready with the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here's the 1-2, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo, as this is grounded foul off to the left. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Seth Lugo will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Ready now is Travis d'Arnaud. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, one away.
The right fielder, number 12.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Alonso has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza.
Ehire Adrianza.
First offering on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Alonso is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in the long ball threat, J.D. Davis. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Chris Martin comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box, Michael Conforto as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. The ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Tomas Nido, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
He will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He'll come home with it. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Heath Hembry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. James McCann is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Johan Camargo is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now here's the first offering. That's popped up. And no one will get this one. Here's the 0-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Nido finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Dribbled down the third baseline.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit down the third base line. He'll try again, 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1 the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A pause and the 0-2.
I got to count 1-2.
This one's flared off to the right side. Albies stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Now into the box, Jeff McNeil. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here it comes.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Soler is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to bat, Brandon Nimmo. His career line against Will Smith. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Up next to the net.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Richard Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very